All right. What
Well,
an interesting conversation.
Yes, salute to Mandy and Wheezy, Horrible Decisions Podcast. You can subscribe to the Horrible Decisions Podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts, courtesy of the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network.
I think it was Weezy's birthday yesterday too, right?
Wheezy's born day was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes,
All
Wednesday.
right.
Well, happy birthday, Wheezy.
Happy born day. She turned 30.
All right, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Cardi B.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's Grammys performance got some complaints. They got about a few dozen FCC complaints. Some people were saying that it was obscene, pornographic. It's as if they were dancing in a strip club. Yeah, there was a stripper pole there. I mean, come on. And the outfits they were wearing and the movements they did were absolutely disgusting. This network should face very stiff penalties, so on and so forth. They said it was just about 80 complaints. That's not that bad.
FCC, I say this respectfully. Y'all didn't do that to Shakira. Y'all didn't do that to J-Lo at the Super Bowl.
The FCC didn't do anything. People complained to them.
Oh, they just complained. FCC ain't did nothing yet.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, to those 80
it's just
people,
the complaints. Yeah.
shut the F up forever. All right? If you didn't complain for Shakira or J-Lo, don't complain about
FYI,
Cardi and Megan.
I think they did complain about
The number
that,
of complaints for J-Lo and Shakira were about 1,300, just so you know.
All right. Let me shut my dumb
Yeah,
ass up.
Yeah, I
exactly.
figured they did complain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why you talking
Apologize.
so hard?
It was a lot more.
All right. Okay. I'm just
A lot
making sure
more.
that it's equals all across the
Nobody
board.
brought up
That's
Shakira
all.
J-Lo. You had to bring them up.
You said what?
Nobody brought up Shakira J-Lo, and you had to go bring it up.
No. We did because that was the Super Bowl, and that was a much, much, much bigger stage and platform than
yep.
the Grammys. So I just want to
Y'all
make sure
remember at that
everybody's
time how
being
many
consistent.
complaints?
Yeah. he's
How
just a
many
damn hater.
complaints there were? You remember that? Everybody was complaining.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
They
Well,
should have,
Cardi
though.
B is talking about the backlash
This guy's stupid.
for WAP, and yes, and she's saying, that she thinks that parents need to just raise their own kids and stop trying to let celebrities raise your kids. She said, I don't make music for kids. I make music for adults. Parents are responsible on what their children listen to or see. I'm a very sexual person, but not around my child, just like every other parent should be. My daughter doesn't need to listen to music to be empowered. Neither should your children. The only way to empower your kids is by talking to them, boost their confidence, and making sure they get a good education. I never, ever said that WAP was made to empower women. I'm just a freaky person, and this is not the first sex song ever made. Stop expecting celebs to raise your kids.
How y'all demonizing Cardi more than you demonize the goddamn white supremacist that just shot and killed 8 people? He was just having a bad day, but I saw somebody yesterday compare Cardi to Hitler because of her
Whoa.
performance at the Grammys.
No.
Yeah, she posted it on her Instagram, and she was like, wow, I'm Hitler now? Like, come
That's
on.
crazy.
How y'all demonizing her for a sexual performance more than you demonizing the guy that just killed 8 people? The media's
And
crazy.
just to point out, that's why podcasts like Horrible Decisions and Lip Service are important for women to be able to feel like we're not being demonized for sexuality and things like that. We grown.
Mm-hmm.
So chill out. All right, Kanye West. Forbes is responding to the news of what Kanye West's valuation is because there's reports saying that he's worth nearly $7 billion. And I read to you guys a list that was submitted to Forbes, on behalf of Kanye West as far as his net worth and what he has and his valuation. Well, Forbes is saying he's worth about $1.8 billion, nowhere near the $7 billion.
How'd they get 6.6 then?
Well, that came from Kanye's team. I mean, listen, I thought it was Cap yesterday, too, but I didn't want to sound like a hater. But I still think Kanye's on his way. You know what I mean? With all of his strategic partnerships that he has with Gap and Yeezy, I think he's definitely on his way.
Right. Now, according to Forbes, they said Yeezy is valued at $1.5 billion. For cash and other assets, they have it at $160 million. Music catalog, $90 million. Skims, $64 million. And for Gap right now, they have it at $0. And the reason why is that they're saying that they haven't started selling the product yet. So you cannot put money on something that hasn't even sold one piece of clothing yet. It's just potential right now.
I wish I would shame a person for not being worth 6.6, just 1 point something. Please.
Yeah, would you please?
Kanye is doing A-OK. All right? Drop one of Clues bombs for Kanye. Okay? And he's on his way. He's got a lot of strategic partnerships. He's got a lot of equity in the right places. Kanye is going to be fine.
He's fine
All
now.
right. And
Yeah, he's fine now.
That is
Exactly. What the hell am I
He's
talking
fine now.
about? He's more than fine now.
He's fine now.
Thank you for correcting my dumb ass.
pray for Kanye.
Yeah, he's more than fine. All right.
All right. Well, I'm Angela. Oh, you think he's fine?
By the way, Kanye.
No, he thinks he's more than fine.
You're not just fine. He is fine.
Freaky,
By the way, Kanye's the type of person to stress over that. I guarantee you, Kanye got a press release going to Forbes right now.
Bro.
Probably calling Forbes personally on the phone.
1.6 billion. Come on.
He's done this before.
Come on.
He's done this before.
But I will say this. I'm sure he anticipated this because the same thing happened last year when he submitted what his worth was.
That's right.
And then they said it was a lot less. So I'm pretty sure he anticipated this happening.
Well, he better relax.
They didn't even include his livestock in this estimate.
Well, he better relax before the IRS takes him serious.
Include his livestock.
Right? The IRS would be like, you want to be worth $6.6 billion? We'll treat you like you worth $6.6 billion. You don't want
You
those
owe us
problems.
$3.3 billion.
That's right.
I ain't having no conversation
right.
with y'all about that.
Well, that is your rumor report.
All right. And shout out to D Nice, man. My brother DJ D Nice released his single today.
He did? I know
Yeah.
D-Nice is doing music again?
Yeah, D Nice is doing music again. He released the singles featuring Neo and what was Khaled's R&B artist name? Kent Jones.
Crazy that D-Nice's first single was called My Name is D-Nice. And guess what? D-Nice does not have to introduce himself no more.
Not anymore.
The world knows D-Nice.
We're going to try to get a single on before we get up out of here today. I got to get it, though.
What you mean try?
I don't have it.
Bump a Drake record. Bump one of the Babies record. God bless Pop Smoke. We can bump one of his. We play a lot of them.
I love
bump
playing
Roddy
right now,
Ricch.
but we ain't got it. I know you ain't got it in the system.
Well, we put it in. We get it on before the show's over.
Put it in.
Speaking of putting it
And
in.
get it on.
Speaking of putting it in.
Speaking of putting it in.
Who you
Before
giving that
after the
donkey
hour,
to?
Florida, I need y'all to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with y'all. And please do remember that it is Freaky, Freaky, Freaky Friday. Okay? Let's keep the conversation about pegging going.